जब जीरो दिया मेरे भारत ने मेरे भारत ने, दुनिया को तब गिनती आई। तारों की भाषा भारत ने दुनिया को पहले सिखलाई। देता न दशमलव भारत तो यूं चांद पे जाना मुश्किल था। धरती
The parade will be commanded by Shri Satpal Sagu, CDI RPF Training Center, Maulali. And he will now take over the charge of the parade from the Parade 2 IC, Shri R. Srinivas, Sub-Inspector Outdoor Training Center, Maulali. Now the parade is under the command of Shri Satpal Sagu, CDI RPF Training Center, Maulali. He is going to take his place in the parade ground and lead the parade.
मैं बात वही दोहराता हूँ, भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, इतने पावन हैं लोग जहाँ, इतने पावन हैं लोग जहाँ, मैं नित नित शीश झुकाता हूँ, भारत का रहने वाला हूँ। हो उस धरती पे मैंने जन्म लिया, ये सोच के मैं इतराता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा,
जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारों, इस देश का यारों क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। यह चौड़ी छाती वीरों की, यह भोली शक्लें हीरों की, यह गाते हैं रांझे, यह गाते हैं रांझे, मस्ती में मचती है धूमें बस्ती में। सावन बालों में खिलती है कलियां गालों में। कहीं दंगल शौक जवानों के, कहीं करतब तीर कमानों के, यहाँ नित नित मेले, यहाँ नित नित मेले सजते हैं, नित ढोल और ताशे बजते हैं। दिल भर के लिए दिलदार है हम, दुश्मन के लिए तलवार है हम। मैदान में अगर हम डट जाएं, मुश्किल है कि पीछे हट जाएं। मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला। हो आज रंग दे, हो माए रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला, मेरा रंग दे बसंती
Shri Mohammad Shadan Zaib Khan, DIG and Chief Security Commissioner of Railway Protection Force South Central Railway, has just arrived, and the parade will present the general salute.
सुप्रभात। उपस्थित अतिथिगण, पदाधिकारियों, देवियों और सज्जनों, प्रातःकाल की इस शांत समूह वातावरण में रेलवे स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स की इस हरे भरे प्रांगण में आयोजित 77वां गणतंत्र दिवस को हम मना रहे हैं। इस शुभ अवसर पर आमंत्रित सभी अधिकारियों एवं गणमान्य अतिथियों को हम समस्त दक्षिण मध्य रेलवे परिवार की ओर से स्वागत करते हैं और हार्दिक बधाई देते हैं। मुख्य अतिथि राष्ट्रीय झंडे को फहराएंगे और हम सब उसे आदर देते हुए सैल्यूट करेंगे। मुख्य अतिथि से पहले मिस अरोमा सिंह ठाकुर, महानिरीक्षक एवं प्रधान मुख्य सुरक्षा आयुक्त, परेड का जनरल सैल्यूट लेंगी।
On this glorious 77th Republic Day, let's rise with pride, remember the heroes who gave us freedom, and celebrate the spirit that makes our nation shine. Respected railway officers and families, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen, South Central Railway once again extends a very warm welcome to each one of you present here. Today, our country is celebrating 77th Republic Day, and we at this Railway Sports Complex ground are going to witness a colorful ceremonial parade and cultural events. Shri Sanjay Kumar Srivatsava, General Manager South Central Railway, will shortly be unfurling the national flag, and we all are gathered here to pay respect by saluting the national flag. Ms. Aroma Singh Thakur, IG and Principal Chief Security Commissioner of Railway Protection Force South Central Railway, will also take general salute at the parade. RPF men and women, Civil Defence men and women, Scouts and Guides of Railway Schools, and RPF band in colourful attire are taking part in the parade. The beautifully decorated fort in front of us resembles the Junagadh Fort of Bikaner, Rajasthan. This fort has been prepared by the RPF Jawans of RPF Training Center, Maulali. And the fluttering colorful flags express the moments of happiness on the occasion of Republic Day parade celebrations. Ms. Aroma Singh Thakur, IG and Principal Chief Security Commissioner of Railway Protection Force South Central Railway, has just arrived, and the parade will present the general salute to the dignitary.
गर्व से झुकाएं सिर भारत माता के चरणों में, सौगंध शपथ ले देश की सेवा में, हर दिल में देशभक्ति की ज्वाला जलाएं। गणतंत्र दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। भारत की शान, भारत की पहचान, गर्व से कहो हम हैं भारतवासी महान। यह रंगीन परेड प्रतीक्षा कर रही है आज के मुख्य अतिथि श्री संजय कुमार श्रीवास्तव जी, महाप्रबंधक दक्षिण मध्य रेलवे के आगमन के लिए। और यहाँ पर उपस्थित हर मन प्रतीक्षारत है उस क्षण के लिए कि कब हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि हमारे बीच पधारेंगे।
Today's parade is being commanded by Shri Satpal Sagu, CDI RPF Training Center, Maulali. Parade 2IC, Shri R. Srinivas, Sub-Inspector, RPF Training Center, Maulali. First Platoon of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri S. Dharma Rao, Sub-Inspector, Hyderabad Division. Second Platoon of Trainee Cadets of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri Ravinder Kumar, Assistant Sub-Inspector, Training Center, Maulali. Third Platoon of Trainee Cadets of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri B.V. Reddy, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. Fourth Platoon of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri N. Shekhar, Sub-Inspector, Training Center, Maulali. Fifth Platoon of Trainee Cadets of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Ms. Prachi Chauhan, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. Sixth Platoon of Railway Protection Force Women Constables is commanded by Srimati Chandini, Sub-Inspector, Hyderabad Division. Seventh Platoon of Trainee Cadets of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri Sarangapani, Assistant Sub-Inspector, Training Center, Maulali. 8th Platoon of Trainee Cadets of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri V. Prasad Rao, Sub-Inspector, Headquarters. 9th Platoon of Civil Defence Men Wing is commanded by Instructor Shri Karuna Sagar. 10th Platoon of Civil Defence Demonstrators is commanded by Instructor Shri Javed Ahmed. 11th Platoon of Civil Defence Men and Women is commanded by Instructor Shri Mahender. 12th Platoon of Scouts of Railway Mixed High School is commanded by Master Farhan Masood. 13th Platoon of Guides of Railway Mixed High School is commanded by Kumari Aisha Yasmin. Colorful and cheerful RPF band led by Bandmaster Shri Andarpa Baji from Training Center Mali. Shri Sanjay Kumar Srivatsava, General Manager South Central Railway, has just arrived at the Railway Sports Complex ground. He is piloted by Advanced Pilot led by Inspector Headquarters. Now, our chief guest, Shri Sanjay Kumar Srivatsava, General Manager South Central Railway, will unfurl the national flag and the parade will present the national salute. The august gathering here is requested to stand up and honor the flag. The officers and men in uniform will salute. What a proud moment to see our flag fluttering high in the sky. The parade commander will now report to the chief guest and will request for inspection of the parade. The chief guest will now proceed to inspect the parade. He will be accompanied by the IGPCSE and the parade commander. Colorful ceremonial inspection jeep driven by Shri Ravichandran ASI Training Center, Maulali.
श्री संजय कुमार श्रीवास्तव ने 11 जुलाई 2025 को दक्षिण मध्य रेलवे के महाप्रबंधक के रूप में कार्यभार ग्रहण किया। आप भारतीय रेल इंजीनियरिंग सेवा के वर्ष 1988 बैच के अधिकारी हैं। आप आईआईटी रुड़की और आईआईटी दिल्ली के पूर्व छात्र रहे हैं। आपने अमेरिका के मैरीलैंड विश्वविद्यालय से एमबीए की डिग्री भी प्राप्त की है। श्री श्रीवास्तव ने अपना कैरियर की शुरुआत वलसाड में सहायक इंजीनियर के रूप में की। इसके पश्चात आपने मुंबई और बड़ोदरा में मंडल ट्रैक इंजीनियर और उप मुख्य इंजीनियर जैसे विभिन्न महत्वपूर्ण पदों पर कार्य किया। दक्षिण मध्य रेलवे के महाप्रबंधक के रूप में श्री संजय कुमार श्रीवास्तव की नियुक्ति रेलवे इंजीनियर, मेट्रो विकास और प्रशासनिक नेतृत्व में आपकी व्यापक विशेषज्ञता को रेखांकित करती है।
First platoon of Railway Protection Force is commanded by Shri S. Dharma Rao, Sub-Inspector, Hyderabad Division. Second platoon of RPF trainee cadets commanded by Shri Ravinder Kumar, Assistant Sub-Inspector, Training Center, Maulali. Third platoon of trainee cadets of RPF commanded by Shri B.V. Reddy, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. Fourth platoon of Railway Protection Force commanded by Shri N. Shekhar, Sub-Inspector, Training Center, Maulali. Fifth platoon of RPF trainee cadets commanded by Ms. Prachi Chauhan, Sub-Inspector, Secunderabad Division. Parade 2IC, Shri R. Srinivas, Sub-Inspector, RPF Training Center, Maulali. And RPF band led by Band Master Shri Andanappa Bhajantri. Sixth platoon of RPF Women Constables commanded by Srimati Chandni, Sub-Inspector, Hyderabad Division. Seventh platoon of RPF trainee cadets commanded by Shri Sarangapani, Assistant Sub-Inspector, Training Center. Eighth platoon of RPF trainee cadets commanded by Shri V. Prasad Rao, Sub-Inspector, Headquarters. Ninth platoon of Civil Defence Men Wing commanded by Instructor Shri Karuna Sagar. 10th platoon of Civil Defence Demonstrators commanded by Instructor Shri Javed Ahmed. 11th platoon of Civil Defence Men and Women commanded by Instructor Shri Mahender. 12th platoon of Scouts of Railway Mixed High School commanded by Master Farhan Masood. And 13th platoon of Guides of Railway Mixed High School commanded by Kumari Aisha Yasmin. Shri Sanjay Kumar Srivatsava has taken charge as General Manager South Central Railway on 11 July 2025. He belongs to the 1988 batch of Indian Railway Engineering Service. An alumni of IIT Roorkee and IIT Delhi, he also holds an MBA from the University of Maryland, USA. With an illustrious career spanning roles across Indian Railways, including DRM Bikaner, GM Rides, at RDSO and Railway Board, he has a profound understanding of engineering, project management and general administration and has contributed significantly to the railway infrastructure, metro projects and advanced rail technologies, cementing his leadership credentials. Prior to the current posting as General Manager South Central Railway, he was holding the post of General Manager, Central Organization for Railway Electrification. He was instrumental in implementing various technological advancements and policies related to civil engineering. Shri Sanjay Kumar Srivastava's appointment as General Manager of South Central Railway underscores his extensive expertise in technological innovation, infrastructure development and administrative leadership. The parade commando has taken permission from the chief guest for the march past and he is now returning to take his place in the parade ground. With an unwavering patriotism and pride in their eyes and hearts, the platoons are set for a colorful march. Parade Commander Shri Satpal Sagu and 2IC Shri R. Srinivas will be leading the platoons to the saluting base. The march past has begun.
देश की शान, देश का गर्व, हर दिल में भारत की जयकार। सबके दिल में देशभक्ति की ज्वाला, सबके हाथ में भारत का झंडा, गर्व से कहो हम हैं भारतवासी। आइए गणतंत्र दिवस का अमृत महोत्सव मनाएं, कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलते हुए ये जवानों की टोलियां मंच की ओर बढ़ती हुई, जिसका प्रत्येक कदम दुष्ट निश्चय और विश्वास के साथ टिक रहा है। प्रत्येक प्लाटून का तालमेल रेलवे सुरक्षा बल, सिविल डिफेंस और स्काउट्स एंड गाइड्स का आपसी सहयोग, सहानुभूति और एकरूपता को दर्शाता है। बैंड की मधुर धुन पर कदम से कदम वो हाथ से हाथ मिलाकर चलते हुए चेहरे पर अतीत प्रसन्नता लिए हुए ऐसे प्रतीत होते हैं मानो सर्वोच्च कुर्बानी के मार्ग पर अग्रसर हैं। पहले परेड कमांडर श्री सतपाल सागू, सीडीआई ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मौलाली एंड सेकंड इन कमांड आर श्रीनिवास मुख्य अतिथि को अभिवादन करेंगे। पहली प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल की कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री एस धर्माराव, सब इंस्पेक्टर हैदराबाद डिवीजन। दूसरी प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा ट्रेनी कैडेट्स की कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री रविंद्र कुमार, असिस्टेंट सब इंस्पेक्टर ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मौलाली। तीसरी प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल ट्रेनी कैडेट्स की कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री बी रेड्डी, सब इंस्पेक्टर सेकंडराबाद डिवीजन। चौथी प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल की कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री एन शेखर, सब इंस्पेक्टर ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मौलाली। पांचवी प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल ट्रेनी कैडेट्स की कमांड कर रहे हैं मिस प्राची चौहान, सब इंस्पेक्टर सेकंडराबाद डिवीजन। छठवीं प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल महिलाओं की कमांड कर रहे हैं श्रीमती चांदनी, सब इंस्पेक्टर हैदराबाद डिवीजन। सातवीं प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल ट्रेनी कैडेट्स के कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री सारंगा पानी, एएसआई ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मौलाली। आठवीं प्लाटून रेलवे सुरक्षा बल ट्रेनी कैडेट्स की कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री वी प्रसाद राव, सब इंस्पेक्टर हेडक्वार्टर्स। नवीं प्लाटून सिविल डिफेंस पुरुषों की कमांड कर रहे हैं इंस्ट्रक्टर करुणा सागर। 10वीं प्लाटून सिविल डिफेंस डिमॉन्स्ट्रेटर्स की कमांड कर रहे हैं इंस्ट्रक्टर श्री जावेद अहमद। 11वीं प्लाटून सिविल डिफेंस पुरुषों और महिलाओं की कमांड कर रहे हैं इंस्ट्रक्टर श्री महेंद्र। 12वीं प्लाटून रेलवे मिक्स्ड हाई स्कूल स्काउट्स की कमांड कर रहे हैं स्काउट लीडर मास्टर फरहान मसूद। 13वीं प्लाटून रेलवे मिक्स्ड हाई स्कूल गाइड्स की कमांड कर रही हैं गाइड्स लीडर कुमारी या आयशा यास्मीन। रेलवे सुरक्षा बल का बैंड कमांड कर रहे हैं श्री अन्ना नप्पा बजंत्री, बैंड मास्टर ट्रेनिंग सेंटर मौलाली।
This Republic Day March Past is a grand display of discipline, unity and spirit of our armed forces and civilians alike. It symbolizes the strength and diversity of our nation, with every step echoing the values enshrined in our Constitution. The synchronized movements, vibrant floats and profound salutes inspire a sense of pride and remind us of our shared responsibility to uphold the democracy. This is more than a ceremony. It is a celebration of our nation's journey, showcasing the bravery and dedication of those who serve to protect our freedom. Through the March Past, we honor our heritage, salute our heroes, and reaffirm our commitment to build a stronger, united India. The parade is now advancing in review order and will present the general salute to the chief guest. We now request Shri Sanjay Kumar Srivatsava, General Manager South Central Railway, to please share his thoughts on this occasion.
My dear South Central Railway family members, I wish to extend my heartiest greetings to you and your family members on the glorious occasion of the 77th Republic Day of our nation. As we honor the adoption of our Constitution with great vigor, let us celebrate our unity in diversity and pledge to be responsible citizens who contribute positively to the development of our great nation. On this occasion, we together salute the sacrifices of our heroes and work with unity, integrity, dedication, responsibilities to drive the progress of our great nation. Indian Railways is proud of its own contribution to the country's growth through each year, leading momentum to its social and economic development. Leading South Central Railway, one of the best zones on Indian Railways, is my good fortune, and I look forward to take this zone to new frontiers of success through our collective endeavors in the days ahead. This day offers all of us an opportunity to analyze our performance and achievements during the current financial year 2025-26 until December, so that we can shift our gear to the top notch for the final lap and attain the goals set. At the outset, I am happy to share with you that SCR's performance in the current financial year so far has been very encouraging. History is created during the period with record performance in both passenger and freight segment. The zone has registered a gross originating revenue of rupees 15,579 crores between April and December 25, with increase by 4% over the same period of last fiscal year. It's a proud moment to the zone that for the first time in the SCR history, the freight loading has crossed 100 million tons mark in the shortest ever period of just 257 days in the current fiscal year. I'm sure this positive approach drives us through the balanced period of the current financial year, as SCR is well on course to achieve highest ever freight loading for any financial year. 33 goods sheds were identified for improving infrastructure, out of which works at 15 goods sheds were already completed during the current financial year. To bring transparency and ease of business, parcel management system has been introduced at 4 locations during the current financial year till December, totaling to 42 locations across the zone. In the passenger traffic segment, SCR has carried 216 million passengers from April till December 25, generating revenue of rupees 4,611 crores, which is 8% higher over the same period during the last financial year. The thrust areas for South Central Railway are safety and security. Towards enhancing safety, the zone renewal of 643 kilometers during the current financial year up to December. As part of road safety works, 24 manned level crossings were eliminated, 39 road bridges and 19 road over bridges constructed to strengthen both road and rail safety. 15 LCCs newly interlocked, 15 emergency sliding booms have been commissioned, and 47 electrically operated lifting barriers have been provided. In addition, bridge rehabilitation was done at 105 locations against the target of 89 bridges. To enhance the section capacity in high-density routes, automatic block signaling has been commissioned for a length of 435 route kilometers, which is the highest ever progress by any zonal railways till now. As part of modern signaling, 14 electronic interlocking systems, 3 block proving axle counters, and 9 new intermediate block signaling systems have been commissioned. For effective communication, 6 quad cable has been laid for 84 route kilometer and OFC cable has been laid for 108 route kilometer. To safeguard the railway property and valuable lives of railway passengers, Central Railway has launched several operations like Operation Nanne Farishte and Operation Ahat to rescue the destitute and trafficked children. Operation Yatri Suraksha and Operation Aman to recover the passenger belongings. Operation Narcos and Operation Satark to curb smuggling of narcotics and liquor through railways. Towards strengthening of infrastructure during the current financial year, in terms of track addition, South Central Railway has completed 30 kilometers of doubling, 115 kilometers of tripling and 2 kilometers of bypass line. Doubling works were carried out between Panyam and Nandyal as part of Guntur-Guntukal doubling project and between Basar Navipet as part of Mudkhed-Medchal doubling project. Third line works were carried out across various sections of Vijayawada-Kazipet, Kazipet-Ballasha and Vijayawada-Gudur tripling projects. All these tripling projects are nearing completion and are expected to be complete in this current financial year. South Central Railway is determined to add quality to rail travel by significantly enhancing the standards of passenger amenities and facilities on its network. For the benefit of the passengers, during this current financial year between April to December, 39 lifts and 19 escalators were commissioned, and with this, 241 lifts and 100 escalators are available across the zone. The latest LHB coaches have been inducted in 23 pairs of express trains to enhance riding experience and safety. During the current fiscal year till date, zone has started 2 new Amrit Bharat Express trains originating from Cherlapalli towards Muzaffarpur and Thiruvananthapuram stations. 4 new express train services were introduced connecting pilgrim and popular tourist destinations like Tirupati Shirdi, Tirupati Chikmagalur, Kachiguda Bhagat Ki Koti and Nanded Firozpur. In addition, 5 new Amrit Bharat Express trains and 4 new express trains were introduced recently, which passed through the various destinations of South Central Railway. The zone has been responsive in meeting extra rush during Sankranti festival and has swiftly operated more than 200 special trains with close coordination between all departments by assessing the exact requirement. South Central Railway continues to be a pioneer in implementing environment-friendly measures and is continuing several steps that were initiated in the field of energy conservation and waste management. 9.781 megawatt power solar panels were commissioned during the current fiscal year, and with this, South Central Railway is harnessing solar power to the tune of 23.2 megawatt power capacity. Shunya Shunya Plus labeling has been obtained for 28 stations, service buildings, and with this, the zone has achieved highest number of 61 Shunya Shunya Plus labeling when compared with other zones across Indian Railways. In recognition of the same, the zone is recipient of 4 National Energy Conservation Awards and 3 awards from CII. The workshops of South Central Railway are continuing with its stellar performance during the current financial year till December. POS outturn of 2,352 coaches was done, surpassing the target of 2,340 coaches. Similarly, POH outturn of 6,254 wagons was done by surpassing the target of 5,850 wagons. The zone has been outperforming the other zones in material management for the several years, and its focused approach towards mission zero scrap has resulted in the scrap sales crossing rupees 447 crores within the first 9 months of this year, which is 25% more than the proportionate target. The commitment shown by your dedicated workforce at every step has resulted in splendid all-round performance, and the zone leaves no stone unturned to ensure their welfare and well-being. The contribution of the recently installed in-house cath lab for angiogram and angiogram procedures is noteworthy. Online PNM web application has been developed in-house for circulation and collection for PNM issues, which helps in reducing time in collection and compilation of remarks besides expeditious decision making. I would like to acknowledge the positive role being played by the recognized unions in ensuring cordial relations on zone all through. The activities of South Central Railway Women's Welfare Organization in rendering commendable service to various social causes and SCR Lalit Kala Samiti in promoting art and culture is praiseworthy. The SCR Sports Association has been in the forefront to felicitate and encourage our sports personnel who have won laurels at several national events recently. I am happy to share with you all, and it is a proud moment to South Central Railway, that on the eve of Republic Day 2026, our Inspector General Cum PCSC, Mrs. Aroma Singh Thakur, is bestowed with the prestigious President Medal for her distinguished service. And three of our RPF personnel, Shri Uttam Kumar Bandopadhyay, Assistant Security Commissioner, Shri Ravula Srinivas, Sub-Inspector, and Shri K. Maheshwar Reddy, Head Constable, also awarded with Medal for Meritorious Service at the President level. It is noteworthy that Shri K.L.N. Swami of Deputy Secretary General and Deputy Controller of Civil Defence of SCR also conferred with Medal for Meritorious Service at President level for the yeoman service rendered in Civil Defence Organization. As the saying goes, keep doing good and recognition follows. It is the bounden duty of each one of us to introspect, innovate and implement strategies which speak our caliber so that the zone achieves best possible results for the financial year 2025-26. The last quarter of the financial year has picked pace and time is of essence for us to reach the goals we set for ourselves. Remember, with each new day comes new strength and new thoughts, and let all of us strive our level best to position the SCR at the pinnacle. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and best wishes for South Central Railway. The parade commander is now coming forward to seek permission from the chief guest to disperse the parade. The parade commander has taken permission and is going back to his position to proceed with the parade dispersal. The parade commander has handed over the charge of the parade to the second in command. Now the parade second in command, Shri R. Srinivas, Sub-Inspector Outdoor, Training Center Maulali, will disperse the parade. The parade commander and all the platoon commanders are requested to fall in line near the dais. You will be introduced to our chief guest.
श्रीमान अंदारप्पा भजंत्री ट्रेनिंग सेंटर महाराज सर जय श्रीमान पी कर्नाटक सेंटर देवाली
Shri, hello, check, hello.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
As the parade concludes, we now move on to the cultural segment of today's event, coordinated by our South Central Railway Lalita Kala Samiti. We have some instrumental music and songs by our very own SCR cultural team. First, we have a violin duet, Kalyani Ragam, a composition of violin Vidwan Shri Kumar and Shri Ganesh by our orchestra team. Violin by Shri R. Dinakar, TTL Kachiguda, the only top A-graded South Indian musician. CCI, CCM office and Shri P. Sunil Kumar, Junior Clerk, Secunderabad Division. Electronic pads by Shri S. Prashant Kumar, Chief OS, Secunderabad Division. And drums by Shri Isaac Praveen, Deputy CTI, Secunderabad Division.
మీరు అన్నారు అనుకోండి ఎస్ఎల్ఆర్తో చేయండి అంటే చేయొచ్చు బట్ ఈ కెమెరా చేసే పని ఆ కెమెరా చేస్తే ప్రొఫెషనల్
Thank you.
Thank you, team, for a melodious start to our cultural events. We now have a patriotic song by our SCR cultural team. To sing the song, we have Srimati Yashoda Upadhyay, Chief OS, PCPO Office. Miss Antara Majumdar, Junior Clerk, PCPO Office. Shri Samridho Bandopadhyay, Junior Clerk of PCPO Office. And Shri Lokesh, Junior Clerk from PCCM Office.
Hello. Hello.
Check.
सब मिल गई एक धुन बनी
cultural team of South Central Railway for the performances. Now we are excited to present a patriotic dance performance by the students of Railway Degree College.
फर्ज और फर्जी में बस एक मात्रा का अंतर होता है। अगर मैं अपने देश, अपने भाइयों के लिए अब नहीं लड़ा तो मैं अपनी नजरों में फर्जी बन के रह जाऊंगा। सर आई प्रॉमिस यू, आप मुझे कहीं भी भेज दीजिए, मैं अपने हर एक सिपाही को जिंदा सही सलामत वापस लाऊंगा।
कांधे पे सूरज टिका के चला तू, हाथों में भर के चला बिजलियां। कांधे पे सूरज टिका के चला तू, हाथों में भर के चला बिजलियां। तूफान भी सोचे जिद तेरी कैसी, ऐसा जुनू है किसी में का। बहता चला तू, उड़ता चला तू, जैसे उड़े बेधड़क आंधिया। बहता चला तू, उड़ता चला तू, जैसे उड़े आंधिया। मंजर है नया, मंजर नया, मंजर है नया, के उड़ रही है बेधड़क सी आंधिया।
रह जाना
रहा हूं। इंडिया नाम में कहते हमें, इंडिया नाम है। సరిహద్దులను గులేకుంటే కను బాబా కంటి నిన్నురా నిద్రపోదురా నిద్రపోదురా ఇరువెత్తును నిప్పు కంచువై నువ్వుంటేనే జాతి బాబుగా ఎగురుతుందిరా పైకెగురుతుందిరా దిల్లే ఇండియా దిల్లే ఇండియా దిల్లే ఇండియా తన భరోసా నువ్వే దేశం కొనక నీ సేవక ఓ సైనిక పనిలో బరుగే తీరిక ఓ సైనిక తేలిక ఓ సైనిక పోరాటం నీకు వేడుక ఓ సైనిక
Thank you, students, for a fantastic performance. We are now going to witness a dance performance brought to us by the students of Railway Mixed High School on the theme Vande Mataram and Atmanirbhar Bharat.
On behalf of the head of the institution, teachers, and Railway Mixed High School students, warm wishes to everyone on the 77th Republic Day of India. On this occasion, our students will present a dance based on the themes of this year, Vande Mataram and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Vande Mataram reflects our rich culture and freedom struggle, while Atmanirbhar Bharat represent a self-reliant and strong India. The song Ek Tera Naam Hai Sacha expresses devotion, peace, and India's spiritual values.
Constitution of India is the most important book of our country. It teaches us justice, equality, and freedom and guides us towards a bright future. Adopted on 26 November 1949 and came into force on 26 January 1950. It reminds us that India is united in diversity. Today we also celebrate the progress of Indian Railways, especially the Vande Bharat trains with facilities like e-ticketing, Tatkal booking, the IRCTC app, and digital payments. Indian Railways shows the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. All these achievements reflect India's journey towards a modern, digital and self-reliant nation.
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हमने कहा है, तुम भी कहो। हमने कहा है जो, तुम भी कहो।
A huge round of applause. Thank you, Railway Mixed High School students, for a vibrant performance. And now it's time for the RPF Dog Show by the talented Dog Squad of South Central Railway. Watch in awe as these highly trained dogs perform incredible feats of agility, strength, and intelligence. A show not to be missed.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we are about to witness a thrilling and impressive demonstration by the Railway Protection Force Dog Squad, a vital arm of our policing force. As we all know, canine have become an integral part of modern law enforcement. Trained police canine assist in detecting crimes, tracing explosive and narcotics, and even locating missing person. Today, 7 canine are participating in this show, including 3 of the agile Belgian Malinois breed and intelligent Labrador retrievers. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow colleagues, welcome to the RPF Dogs Show. We are honored to have our chief guest here today to witness the skill and tactics of our brave canine squad. Let's give a warm welcome to our chief guest with a special banner, a symbolic gesture of respect and gratitude. Canine Bullet from Secunderabad division, a Belgian Malinois, with handler Shri Raju, is now jumping to unfurl the welcome banner. Symbolically welcoming all the dignitaries and audience on this occasion of Republic Day. A huge round of applause to Bullet. Now Canine Berita and Blaze with handler Shri T. Ajay and B. Ramesh Head Constable will present up bouquet to our chief guest GM Sir and Madam GM. A heartwarming moment as our trained Canine Berita and Blaze stepping forward towards theirs along with the handlers with flower bouquet. Now stepping forward to a dais along with the handler. presenting the bouquet to our GM Sir, Honorable Chief Guest, and to our beloved Srimati Vandana Srivatsava, President of South Central Railway Women Welfare Organization, and offering a respect displayed an expression of loyalty and revenge that speaks louder than words. A huge round of applause for Kenan, Berita and Blaze. Now Kenan Veera with handler Shri B. Ramudu Naik, Constable of Hyderabad Division, will perform a joyful zigzag walk, showcasing excitement and eagerness to engage and play. Watch closely as Veera navigates through the zigzag path with agility and speed. Wow, what a showstopper, Veera. You are a star. A huge round of applause for Kenan Veera. Kenan Berita with handler Shri D. Ajay, Head Constable, and Kenan Bol with handler Shri Praveen Kumar, Head Constable, will now demonstrate obedience training. Watch closely as they respond to every command with precision. Watch how each dog responds instantly to voice and hand commands, showcasing complete control and discipline. Watch closely as they respond to every movement with precision, sitting, staying, lying down, and moving in sync, showcasing the result of tireless training and mutual understanding. A huge round of applause for Berita and Ball. You are the best team. Now whistle imitation. Kenan Remo with handler Shri B. Vijay Raju, Assistant Sub-Inspector Vijayawada Division, will now perform the whistle imitation act. It is believed that dogs imitate their owners to strengthen the bond with them. The stronger the bond, the greater the similarities. Watch as Remo responds. Watch as Remo responds to whistle commands with precision and speed, showcasing the power of effective communication. A huge round of applause for Kenan Remo. Remo, you are a genius. Mind-blowing performance. A huge round of applause for Remo. Kenan Bolt with handler Shri S. Praveen Kumar, Head Constable, will now perform obedience on stool. Today's obedience drill on the stool by the Kenan Bolt. Dog Bolt will now perform a special demonstration on a very small surface stool. Despite the limited space, Bolt will sit, stand, and perform the salute. and performing the Namaste, all while maintaining perfect balance. A huge round of applause for Canaan Bolt. Bolt, you are a pro. Now, motorbike ride. Canaan Veera with handler Shri Bina Ramudu Naik, Constable Hyderabad Division, will now perform a thrilling motorbike ride, showcasing agility and teamwork. See how Canaan Veera will navigate through obstacles and demonstrate the perfect blend of speed and control, and performing salute to the chief guest. A huge round of applause for Canaan Veera. Next, water glass balance. Canaan Remo with handler Shri B. Vijayraju, ASI Vijayawada Division, will now perform water glass balance act, demonstrating focus and control. Watch how Remo carefully balances the glass of water. This showing the dog concentration and training. Despite of crowd disturbance, Remo balance the water glass. A huge round of applause for Ken and Remo. Jaw dropping, Remo, you are a master. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing an explosive detection check by our dog squad, where trained canines identify potential threat with speed, accuracy and unwavering focus. Now Canine Bullet with handler Shri Vairi Raju, Assistant Sub Inspector, demonstrate the explosive checks. The explosive detection check by our dog squad highlights their critical role in preventing threats and ensuring the safety of passengers. A Belgian Malinois breed canine bullet is on job. Good, as we can see, the canine accurately identified the explosive hidden inside the box and successfully identified explosive inside a box. A huge round of applause for Canine Bullet. Now is scent discrimination. Canine Berita handler Shri T. Ajay, Head Constable. Watch closely as dog Berita, a Labrador Retriever breed, springs into the action. This skill plays a crucial role in real-life crime investigations. See, dog Berita, Labrador Retriever, springs into action. With sharp instinct and precise training, Berita has successfully identified the target scent. A huge round of applause for Canine Berita. You are a detective, Berita. Next, Canine Bullet with handler Shri Y. Raju, Assistant Sub Inspector, will now perform a long hurdle jump. Now watch how Bullet leaps over the hurdle with ease and agility. Come on, Bullet. Very good. A huge round of applause for Canine Bullet. Flying high, Bullet. You are champion. Now Canine Shadow with handler Shri D. Ravichandra, Head Constable, and Canine Veera with handler Shri B. Ramudu Nayak demonstrate the hurdle jump. First, Canine Shadow is demonstrating the hurdle jump, symbolizing how they overcome every obstacle in their line of duty. Good job, Shadow. A huge round of applause for Shadow. Now Veera is on the job. Very good, Veera. Very good. The canine swiftly jumps over hurdles, crawl through tunnels and balance on beams, all with extraordinary focus. A huge round of applause for Veera. Next is fire jump through ring by Canine. Canine Shadow with handler Shri D. Ravichandra, Head Constable. Canine Veera with handler Shri B. Ramudu Nayak. And Canine Agni with handler Shri Srino Nayak, Constable of Guntakal Division, will now demonstrate fire jump through ring. Watch it breathe as the brave Canine Shadow fearlessly leap through flaming ring. Now the turn for Veera. Veera fearlessly leap through flaming rings. A huge round of applause for Veera. Now the turn for Agni. Very good, Agni. Cleared the obstacles and leaped through flaming rings. A huge round of applause for Canine Shadow, Veera and Agni. You are heroes. Next is wall jump. Canine Ball with handler Shri S. Praveen Kumar, Head Constable, will demonstrate wall jump. We can now see Canine Bolt, an expert and highly trained dog, cross the obstacle. Next is balloon blast. Time for some fun. Dog Shadow, a Belgian Malinois, along with Shri D. Ravichandra, is performing the balloon blast. Come on, Shadow, bursting the color balance with excitement. Watch a Shadow jumps around and bursting colorful balloons like a playful child. Shabash! A huge round of applause for Canine Shadow. Now all doors are coming together to form a lotus formation, representing unity, beauty, and the culmination of all the amazing skills displayed today. All the dogs marching with grace and discipline, led by Shri V.V. Reddy, Sub-Inspector Dog Squad. All the canines are formed lotus formation and presenting a grand salute to our chief guest. Such incredible discipline and energy. Let us applaud this brilliant act by the dog and the handlers team. A true example of teamwork, intelligence and training excellence. The dogs are now lined up and will present the salute to Honorable Chief Guest under the command of their respective handlers. We have witnessed an extraordinary show today, a perfect blend of discipline, intelligence, agility and affection, all performed by our highly trained and loyal companions from the Railway Protection Force Dog Squad. We thank Shri V.V. Reddy and his entire Dog Squad team for this outstanding performance.
A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the RPF Dog Squad for an entertaining and jaw-dropping performance.
Hello.
Now, RPF commandos will be coming up with a tactical drill, a display of preparedness, operational readiness, and a high-level proficiency in combat skills and techniques.
Welcome to the spectacular Railway Protection Force Commando show. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and esteemed colleagues, I stand before you today with great anticipation and pride as we will witness an extraordinary display of skill, precision and courage from our remarkable Railway Protection Force Commandos. Our team is here to showcase their skills and tactics. Let's take a closer look at their operations.
मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी जिद से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी खुद से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी खुद से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जब तुड़िया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जब तुड़िया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे
तो बटमालों में अखरोट का बिजनेस करते हैं।
पूरे हमले में कौन कौन शामिल था? मुझे नाम चाहिए।
ये दिल की मशाले जोश से जला के जलती लपटों को हमने हाथों में है थाम लिया है वो कर जाना के सारा जमाना फिर देगा मिसाला यारों सबको अपने नाम दिया ओ मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी जिद से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जब तुड़िया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे थर थर कंबदे सारे ओ छल्ला सिर ते
चाहिए और हमें उनका सर। Are you ready, boys? Yes, sir. How's the Josh? Hi, sir. How's the Josh? Hi, sir. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. मैं लड़ जाना सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना। मैं लड़ जाना सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना। मैं लड़ जाना
छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे। छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे। छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे।
मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी। सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा।
मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी। सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा। मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी। सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा। छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे। छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे।
हम तो बटमालों में अखरोट का बिजनेस करते हैं।
पूरे हमले में कौन कौन शामिल था? मुझे नाम चाहिए।
ये दिल की मशाले जोश से जला के जलती लपटों को हमने हाथों में है थाम लिया। है वो कर जाना के सारा जमाना फिर देगा मिसाला यारों सबको अपना नाम दिया। ओ मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी। सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा। छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे। ओ छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे।
उन्हें कश्मीर चाहिए और हमें उनका सर। Are you ready, boys? Yes, sir. How's the Josh? Hi, sir. How's the Josh? Hi, sir. Jai Hind. Jai Hind. मैं लड़ जाना सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना। मैं लड़ जाना सिद्ध से जुनून तक है जाना। मैं लड़ जाना
छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे। छल्ला सिर ते बन के कफन जग तुरिया तन के मौत नू वाचा मारे में थर थर कंबदे सारे।
Ladies and gentlemen, so without further ado, let us turn our attention to the center stage where our Railway Protection Force commanders are about to embark on this extraordinary demonstration. Brace yourself for a display of skill that goes beyond the ordinary. Our trained commanders will strip and assemble the incest weapon within a 1 minute. It right before your eyes. It right before your eyes. This image, amazing ring war presenting by Shri Shiva, Dhanraj, D.D. Yadav, Bhaskar, Satish and Shri Pankaj Singh, led by Shri R. Srinivas, Sub-Inspector Training Center Molali and Shri Murli, Head Constable Training Center Molali. Audience are requested to start the watch and check. Watch closely. Notice the speed. In just 2 seconds, they strip the rifle into core components. Observe the tactfulness. Now the 12 minutes completed. A huge round of applause for commandos. And the same act they will done. They'll assemble the weapon. Now the 10 seconds, 12 seconds, 14 seconds, 20 seconds, completed in 25 seconds. Now the same act will be done by them with blindfolded. It is not a simple drill. What looks effortless is actually the result of relentless training, muscle memory, and unwavering discipline. Audience are requested to start the watch. 4 seconds, 7 seconds, 10 seconds, 14 seconds, 18 seconds completed. A huge round of applause for them. Again, assembling the weapon. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 14 seconds, 18 seconds, 20 seconds, completed the task. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a simple thing to assemble the weapon very fastly. Give a round applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our commanders who has finished stripping and assembling of weapon, with that too blindfolded. Please join me in giving us resounding round of applause for our brave commandos who exemplify the highest standard of excellence and vigilance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you all enjoyed the performances today. Thank you once again to all the performers for the incredible display of talent and dedication. Today's atmosphere beautifully reflects our shared patriotism and cultural heritage. We are delighted to share that the chief guest, our general manager sir, has announced a cash award of rupees 1,55,000 as a token of appreciation for the outstanding performances and all the efforts put in for organizing the spectacular Republic Day celebrations. The distribution of the award is rupees 25,000 to the Security Department for the March past, rupees 10,000 for the tactical drill by the RPF commandos, rupees 5,000 for the dog show, rupees 20,000 to the Civil Defense Organization for the March past, rupees 8,000 to the Scouts and Guides of Railway Mixed High School, rupees 10,000 to the cultural team of Railway Degree College, rupees 20,000 to the cultural team of Railway Mixed High School, rupees 12,000 to SCR Lalita Kala Samiti cultural team, and rupees 45,000 for the arrangements made by various departments for the function. On behalf of everyone, I extend heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for your kind gesture. Your encouragement means a lot. We would like to announce that breakfast has been arranged for the officers and their family in the indoor hockey stadium. We request all the officers to join for breakfast along with the family. We come to the end of today's Republic Day celebrations. Thank you one and all for being here and making this day special. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.